All right, we're doing the episode. This way, here we go. This is episode 7 of ButchyBoom Bros. We're talking about New York's legalization. Um, we got off to a little rocky start, but I want to pick up. Everybody knows that we're pushing our sponsors if we get them. We don't have any yet, but so in the alternative, I'm going to push a new video that we just did. I want you to check it out. The information's here on the screen. We're talking about Willie Nelson and his son Micah. We know what the Nelson family, what they contribute to this topic. So check it out. It's actually a decent song. We put a link below. That's the name of the song. For whatever reasons, I'm not mentioning it. You see the link in the description below. Tonight, we're back on the New York Senate bill. This is going to be a very fast episode, folks, because there's really not much new to talk about. Okay, we have 11 days. It's pouring rain in the background. Our lights may go off. I don't know what's going to happen, so this is just the weirdest thing we've ever done. But we have 11 days until New York med card holders, as a matter of law, here we go again, can start their home cultivation. We've been through this. It's like an old refrain. We're still waiting on the board to issue whatever regulations it's going to issue. Any clarification. They don't know what they're doing because we still haven't got any information. The board just to authorize or set up any nursery licenses to accommodate the card holders. Listen, folks, September 30th is coming. It's going to come here whether anybody wants to deny it. It's happening. It's happening September 30th. The seeds go in the ground. Okay? I don't want you hung on it. What we know is that September 30th is the drop dead date. There's nothing that's going to happen. So it does give the feeling, though, that New York is dragging their feet, sort of like a way of maybe undoing the law a little bit. And that does concern me. And here's why I say that. The board has yet to fully be assembled. The principals, the whoever the governor's supposed to appoint, and then the legislature is supposed to appoint theirs. As far as I know, it's not all complete. Okay, so that's a big feet dragger. So when you go to the New York board's website, they're giving completely contradictory information on the medical side and on the educational side. So I don't know what to believe from them, except for what the law says. And Murta says, again, I'm not a lawyer, but Murta says September 30th, 2021, folks, is the drop dead date. And that's the date that I'm sticking by. One of the pieces that came on the medical side was, well, New York has still got to put all this together, and they have to replace the, what is that other act called? The Compassionate Care Act. This law is supposed to replace that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And the new cards are supposed to be issued too, sometime between now and the 30th. I haven't heard a peep about it. I don't think anybody here has. So what are we supposed to do? So I say, is New York setting it up for failure, or are they trying to undo it a little bit? They can try. They can try, but they're not going to be successful because here's why. Murta says, as a matter of law, we've been through this already. As a matter of law, September 30th, those seeds go in the ground, and there's not a damn thing anybody can do with it if you've got a valid card from New York State. That's the way it goes. On my website, I have the information. So, and that's these aren't my words. It's on or before September 30th. That's the actual guidance from New York State and in Murta. So until we get clear guidance, I don't know what to tell folks. I'm hearing a lot from where do we get our, what do we do for propagation purposes? Or how do we get seeds? I don't know. I don't know. We know how to get them, but I don't know where to get them for purposes of putting them in the ground here. You know, and it's a shame because the nurseries here in New York, they've got to set up a license for us to be able to go there, physically pick up what we want, just like they do in Massachusetts, just like they do in Colorado, in California, everywhere else in the country. It's not our fault that, you know, people are dragging their feet. So we're going to, you know, the law is the law, with the laws on our side. So September 30th, 2021, I am, check with your attorney, but I am, because that's what the law says, putting my seeds in the ground. And, you know, I'm here on that. And I don't know what this board is going to tell us that the law, that MRTA, the Senate and the legislature and the governor has already said. MRTA says it becomes effective immediately, and very few exceptions are carved out for that aren't effective immediately. And that's on the recreational side, which isn't applicable here. We're not talking about that right now. But on the medical side, it was exactly 6 months from the date the governor signed his signature on that line. And when he did that, it became law. It became the law of the land, folks. All the laws changed, all the medical stuff changed. There's a slow period of dragging it out for who can we, or to give the pharmacies a chance to catch up. But other than that, September 30th is the day. So I feel like I'm rambling on about it because I am. I'm hoping that somebody will listen from New York State and speed this up, give some guidance, put something on that great big website that you have no problem putting out the new governor's information on all over the place. I don't want to see that. I want to see what's going on with the implementation. Because you just can't do this in secret and then suddenly say, hey, these are it. You can't do that. It's just not going to happen. Not in New York State. We are still a pretty big state and with a big voice. So anyway, with that said, I want you guys to go back and check out that Willie Nelson thing if you're still hanging out with us, and I hope you are. It's really well worth it. It's a great tribute. Yes, I am pushing our own video because, well, we have to raise income for this channel. So with that said, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back here next week, 7 o'clock. And we're going to be back on the 30th. Actually, it's going to be the 29th at about 11:50 p.m. I know it's in the middle of the week, but we're going to be here anyway, 11:50 p.m. And we're going to be putting everything together, getting ready to put those seeds in the ground. And who knows what's going to happen at 12:01. So make sure that you tune in, and we'll see you then. All right?